Hello and welcome to Crafting by the Falls. My name is Natalie. Thank you so much for coming and spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it. So this is going to be a little bit of a bonus video. I thought I have to record this. It is Sunday and I'm going to be posting this right away as soon as I'm done this. And yeah, it's going to be a bonus video because I received my European town. So, I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to bring it out and you will see which one I plan to stitch. And then I think we'll have a little whip and chat after we're done the review. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. So as I mentioned, it is Sunday today, and yesterday I was at my craft show, but when I came home, there was a parcel waiting for me on Saturday, which I do have to say I enjoy that these companies are using shipping companies so that you do still get deliveries on the weekend and not during the week. So it's a bonus. So I have to say I was a little disappointed on how long it took to get here, but now that it's here, we'll forget about how long it took. But you ready to see? I have not looked, but this is my European town, and I have chosen the Painting Fairy cross stitch. So I'm going to open this up. I am still waiting for a PR package from them, but this I purchased myself. So they come in these nice boxes, and I have 2 items in here. So we'll see. There's the one, and I ended up buying a frame. So, as I mentioned before, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. So I'm trying to get organized for the beginning of January. So I thought I would try to use a frame. So we'll take a look at the frame first, and then we'll check out the package. So this, it wasn't too expensive, and I'm not gonna say a price. If you are interested, just go on their website. But this frame is 25 by 40, and it is like a Q-snap. So I'm just gonna open this up, and we'll see. Oh, staple, not good. Let me throw that out, because with my luck, I would step on it. So there's those. And these are, if you've never gotten one of these, they're very easy to assemble. So you get 4 of these. as you can see. And then you have 2 shorter and 2 longer. So there we go. So basically all you do is just stick. You can see inside the tube there is grooves, so you should try to line them up. And I might have to take this off. Let's see. Put that down. That might help, eh? So here I'm saying how easy it is. I didn't eat my Wheaties this morning, so... Oh, okay, let's try this. Oh, we'll try this end. Hold on. Oh, Natalie. I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. I did it. A couple of them are easy to put together, but there was a couple that are tough. And there's no males in this house for strength. So a little bit of a struggle, but it is all put together. And I did take these off. So these are just like Q-snaps, right? And I'll bring this up close. But you can see that there is grooves inside of here. So that'll hold the canvas quite nicely. But it is very sturdy. So I'm hoping, I hope I can do this on the frame. But we'll see what happens. So these just, you'll put your canvas on and then you snap these on into place. Very simple. So that was just an added bonus for myself when I purchased this. So that's the frame. So I'm going to pause and I'll bring out the package now. So here is the kit. And as I mentioned, it is Painting Fairy. I'm going to take this out of the packaging so there's not so much glare. We are having snow at the moment, so the sun isn't out shining, so I need my lights. So I'm going to take that here, put this here, and we have a little added bonus. And I've never done a review for Painting Fairy. When my other package comes, I will go through it more. But I think most of you have seen the reviews for them. And like I say, this is something I purchased with my own money. So we'll start with these bobbin holder or thread holders. And a lot of people like to park. I'm not one that does that, so I probably won't be using those. But we do have 3 of those thimbles with sparkles on it. So they, I like it. Problem is sometimes the needle does hit the hole, but sometimes what I will do, I will just turn mine a bit and it seems to work that I won't hit the hole. And then we have these nice scissors, which, look at those. Really nice, big. We have a little protective thing and really great quality. A lot of people are talking about how great these are, so put that there. And then we have some needles, and they are size 26. Let's just open this up and see. Ooh, look at how nice and shiny silvery they are. So they don't seem too, they do have a nice tip to them, but they aren't sharp, so that's nice. So I'm going to set this aside. I'll put that, yeah, put it over here. And so this is their thread. So this is a sample of it. So this is the first time I get to see this. And this is $4.45. And I will say, you do feel the difference. Plow just went by. I'm not going anywhere today. So I'll put that here, here. This is about painting fairy, little flyer. So I'm gonna stick this over to the side and let's get to the good stuff, right? So we have our thread, we have our canvas, and we have our chart. So, oh, there we go. I am looking forward to stitching this up. It was one that I was never planning on doing. I'm not quite sure how I got into this, but I'm excited about it. And everybody can stitch whatever they want, but I know quite a few people have said that they do have the kit and is going to be joining and starting this in the new year. But I really wanted to, I wasn't sure what company I wanted to go with. And the one thing, I love my Joy Sunday, but the one thing I wanted was, because this is so large, what I've noticed is when you use the eco thread, it's nice on the smaller kits, but when it comes to the larger kits, I showed that on my green like reflected color, is that the thread starts to fray. And I thought, I'm not putting all this time in and the thread not be great. So that's why I kind of chose to go with Painting Fairy, because this is Egyptian cotton. As I mentioned before, Ryan over at Dream Stitch, he has kept it on the website. He has the spring 11 count with the Egyptian cotton, but the kit is a little costly, and right now that wasn't in my budget. So if that's something you're looking at, Ryan does have that over at Dream Stitch. He has the spring European town, but many of the other sites do carry this. So that's my little talk of how I chose, anyways, Painting Fairy. So, yeah, so this is the chart. It is in book form. I am not going to go through too much of it. So at the back, so this page, let's see. So this is how they've grouped all the symbols, all the twos. I'll bring that up closer, sorry. All the twos with the colors, all the K's with the color. So that's one way of doing the referral. And then on the back is all the colors, and it goes in order of 1 to, we have 71 colors. And that was the other reason why I chose this, is that the Painting Fairy had the most colors to this kit. So we have, so these are going to be all full stitch. Then we have the French knots, and then we have the back stitch. So pretty straightforward. I'm going to set that to the side. Now, I guess we'll look at this first. It is I'm like, this is going to be big. Oh boy, let's see what we're going to get into. So, unfold one way. This is definitely not going to fit all in camera. Yeah, look at. I'm going to flip it over this way. Yeah. But I love how much, and I'll bring this to here, but look at how much we're getting on the side here. So what are we going to do? Are we going to do inches? Let's try inches. We're almost, just over, say 3 3/4. Over on this side, we're 4 3/4. So there's a lot on the side. So again, if I am going to get this done. I can start saving now, but I will be getting this professionally framed. I won't be doing this myself. So we can see up there, it is 897 stitches wide by 150 high. Now, where did I put the frame? I know I'm kind of all over the place today, but you know what? Oh yeah, that is definitely going to work. Yes. And that was my plan, that if I could keep it on a frame, and I think how I'm going to start from the left and work to the right. But as I work, this can slowly get rolled up and we can just continue on. Oh, I'm so happy. So this is the 25 by 40 frame, just so if that's something you're interested in. Okay, I guess I'll get to the canvas. I'm going to fold it in half so I can bring it up so you can see the printing. And this is that great canvas. I think it's Germany that they make this, but anyways, let's look. Oh, this is going to be so fun to stitch up. And you can see that there is a lot of color blocking, and I don't think there's too much confetti. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm getting excited. I can't wait to start this. Okay, so, well, I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is going to take us forever. Do you think it's going to take us like the whole year to do? If we stitch on it once a week? Or is it going to take longer? But you can see right there, there's the lamp post. I really love the printing of this. Really do. So I'm going to bring that up. Oh, this is going to be fun. I really do love the printing of that. So I'm going to flip it over. Check that out. There's the horse and the bridge. But I think it's amazing when this is just printed, you can make out what the area is, right? Look at that. Oh, guys, this is going to be so much fun. So let's, maybe what I'll do, I'll reverse this. So then I'll put this down and let's go check out the thread. So on the packaging here, it says for 14 count or 16 count. And it looks here KZJJ696. So there's the code for that. And it's down here and it matches. And is it on the canvas? Yeah, right up there. So, oh, sorry, out of the camera range. It's up here. So it does all match. Now, let's see. Sorry about the noise. So you know with Painting Fairy, they come on the plastic cards. And as I mentioned, this is Egyptian cotton. And we have this bit of extra. So white and green. And then we have the nice bow at the bottom. So I'm going to undo that. And then we'll go through the floss cards. But again, part of the reason why I chose this one is that it had 71 colors. A little bit more than the Spring or Joy Sunday. So there's the DMC numbers. Really pretty. Oh, I love the pinks and greens. And look at the purples. Ooh, that's a nice one. $5.50. But look at those there. Look at those purples. So there's the first card. And then here's the second one. And I started that My World, and it's Egyptian cotton, and I'm really enjoying how it's stitching up. And same with the canvas, it's really nice. So there is our greens, nice. So there is the colors. And then I didn't show you, but at the bottom of this, so you know what colors they are, it is marked. This is $4.70 and this is white. So there we go. So there is the European town. This is what I do plan to start in the new year. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I have to say, I'm going to be so excited to start this one. So I'm going to pause and we'll do a little bit of whip and stitch. Okay? I'll be right back. I didn't have enough coffee in me this morning. I'm still not awake. Before we get to the whip and stitch, I thought, oh, this is a good opportunity for me to show you what I plan to work on for Christmas, for the winter season. So that's going to be happening in December. We're going to be switching over from fall to winter. And as you know, I didn't get as many fall done as I wanted to, and I'm not going to put a lot of hope into what I'm going to do for winter stitching because, as you've seen, we'll be starting European town in January, and also I would like to work on my other large canvas also. So these are going to be kind of like fillers in between, but so I'm going to have the winter, sorry for the reflection, but so this is the winter seasonal chair. So I will be working on this. So I haven't done the back stitch. I don't know what's going on with me lately. I haven't gotten a lot of stitching in, which I'm a little disappointed in myself, but it is what it is. I didn't get the fall done, so the fall I will have to do next year. And I plan to do the winter. And one of the girls over on Facebook, she just completed this and it looks so nice stitched up. So I'm going to be doing this one. And this one is 11 count. The seasonal chairs are 14 count. This one, I've been waiting all year because I wanted to do this one. And I'll just go over it quickly. I did review this last year. And I'm going to tell you what I plan to do for this one. So this one's called Merry Christmas. It is a 14 count. It is 32 by 45. We'll do a really quick review of this one. But it is, 'twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. There's the mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon will be there. Now, I love this kit. One, it has, I think, metallic gold, but I am going to be putting the metallic gold in here and here. And my plans were for these French knots of the beads here. I ended up, I purchased some seed beads from Temu. So I plan to, I'm not sure what color I'm going to do, but I do have gold and silver. So I want to do those on here. So I would like to get stitching on this one. I'll show you quickly the canvas. So anywhere, like, it's not going to be a lot of stitching because you got the white and the partial. But the way Natalie's been stitching, I don't know if I'll get this done for Christmas. But we always have Christmas next year, right? And here are the colors. So very Christmassy. And I was mistaken. There is no metallic, but I do have metallic thread. And I will be doing that for that. So I'm going to set that aside. So these are my plans. And then here's my spring kit. And you've seen me working on my fall, which I plan to complete today. I have just a little bit more full stitches. And then I have some back stitch to do at the bottom on the leaves. And my goal is to have that washed up this week. So, this is the winter one. And I don't think I reviewed this, so we'll do a quick review. This one says, winter brings the snow, makes our feet and fingers glow. And you can see there's going to be a lot of nice blue and greens. So I'll take this out. And I know a lot of you have been enjoying this, and I think some of you have gone out and purchased. Someone just recently asked me about this set, where I got it from, and I can't remember the company, but I went looking on all the budget-friendly companies. I couldn't find anybody carrying them. The only company I did see that has it is Dream Stitch. So if you're interested in these sets, you can go over to Dream Stitch, and I think if you go over, I would appreciate it if you use my discount code, and for Ryan, it is Niagara, and I think that'll give you 5% off. So this is 121 stitches wide by 182 stitches high, and then we have 14 colors and 2 back stitch. And you can see how the chart is divided into 2 pages, and it's in there. These don't have a lot of backstitch on it whatsoever. So spring comes in its own plastic bag. And what's nice, these ones aren't white canvas. It's more of a beige. So I'll open this up and here we go. Look at that. I love these. I really, really do. So over here we have our colors. We have 14 and then the 2 backstitch. And I'll bring this up so you can see. But the blue, you can see this is going to be all white. Really nice. And once you start working on these kits, they really do soften up. And right here, you do have the lines for the back stitch. And even here on the sleigh, really nice. So we'll check out, oh, this is going to be fun. Ready to see the colors? Well, we do have a lot of white, but look at those colors. Love it. That's one thing I do like about this kit is the colors that are, they're different. Like this orange and this yellow. Really nice. And there's our 2 standard needles. So you guys got a bit of a bonus round for some reviews today. So I'm going to pause and now we will start the whip and stitch. So this is going to be what I'm going to stitch on. As I mentioned, I'm almost done my fall. I will be done that today. And I figured since it's snowing, this would be a perfect one to start stitching on. So I'm going to set that aside and I have my thread ready. I'm going to be working on this part, which look at the blue. I love it. This is going to be all white. So I thought that'll be boring. We'll start on the blue. So go grab your coffee. I have my coffee here, and this is my favorite cup to use on Sunday. It is my footprints in the sand. I love that verse. I have lots of footprints in the sand stuff. So, and then that cup is very large. So that's why I like to have it on Sunday. And I'm pretty excited. Today is really one of my first Sundays that I'm home. Let's get this. Let me get organized here. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm home today. I don't plan to go out. It is later morning now. And by the time I get it up, it'll probably be in the afternoon. But I figured, you know what? I really want to just show you the European town, which one I chose to do. And you're going to have to let me know in the comments down below which ones you plan to if you're going to join, which one you're going to plan to work on. And I just want, you don't have to do European town. You can do whatever you would like. I just think it's kind of cool that we can work on something together. And I have, I feel like my thoughts, it's like a squirrel today. I'm all over the place. The first thing I want to say, and I've never said this, and is any of you that have commented, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out to comment. That just shows me, you know, you're taking some of your time out to communicate with me. And a lot of the times, I just have to say, it just makes my day. If it's just a matter of you telling me how you feel about the kids or whatever, I just appreciate you doing that for me. And of course, I always do appreciate you giving me thumbs up. That's just letting me know that you're enjoying the videos. So getting back to European Town, I think it's going to be, just looking at that canvas, I wasn't planning on doing it. I don't know how I ended up saying that I was going to do it, but I'm okay with that. I think it's just going to be fun that we get to stitch together. But if you do plan on doing European Town, let me know what company you're going with and what size of canvas, because I'm just curious. That's one thing I do love about being over on Facebook, is the fact that you share with me what you're working on, and I love seeing your finishes or your progress. And I have to say that it has, some of you have enabled me to purchase some of the kits, because I've seen how beautiful they are when they're complete. So I guess I will start with yesterday. I was at my last craft show, which I'm happy I'm done for the year, because I've had my craft stuff sitting in my living room because I store everything upstairs. I just left it downstairs because I thought I'm not lugging it up and down the stairs. So now I get to reorganize and get my house back into shape. So, yeah, the craft shows are really, I don't know, it's very interesting to hear some of the vendors that were at this show yesterday. They were also at the same show I was at back in October. And everybody was saying how their sales have been down, yet they've gone to some other shows where they've done very well. So it's just a weird, I personally think that finally, you know, the economy, people aren't spending as much as they used to. You know, groceries and just the cost of living has gotten so expensive that I think a lot of people are cutting down. So it is what it is. I'm going to probably, I think my last ditch before I do put the stuff away, I think I'm going to try putting some stuff for sale on Marketplace, because a lot of this diamond painting stuff I'm not going to do. So what do you do with it? So I'm going to try putting it on Marketplace and see if I can get something back anyways. And I still plan to do my 2 shows again next year, the one in July and again the one in October. I plan to do. So that'll be packed away till then. And I think today I'm not going nuts on Christmas decorations this year. I have a ceramic Christmas tree. I think I'm going to put that out, and a couple other decorations, but I didn't even put lights on outside this year. And I've heard a few other people say too they're not into the Christmas spirit. It's hard. It's not, for a lot of people, it's a hard time of year. But, what else can I say? In between filming, I got an email, and I didn't do any shopping. I'm not a Black Friday type of person for shopping, but I have to say Natalie went and purchased something. So at some point, I will be reviewing it. So I just put the order in, and I couldn't resist. So I did, I said to myself, okay, well, that's your Christmas present, my gift to myself. So, so I'll look forward to that. And then, what else? I do have one package. I did get on Friday my package from 5 Stitch. So I will be reviewing that on this upcoming Friday. And I'm still waiting for my package from Painting Fairy. So I did sign up for Painting Fairy and 5 Stitch. They do have a program that you can get some money back if people use your code. So I did sign up for that. Just my thought is if that's the case and I do earn some money, of course I will be just purchasing just so that I can do the reviews on the channel. But yeah, I'm excited about European Town now. Now that I've seen that kit, I think I'm more excited about that than Christmas, to be honest. This is a little bit challenging just because it's new and it's stiff, but once this starts, you're working on it, it really softens up and it's nice. But look at how the blue's turning out. Isn't that nice? So I don't have a lot planned, as I showed you the kits that I plan to work on for winter. I'm not getting hard on myself about getting stuff completed. It is what it is. I have to say that I used to only work on 1 or 2 kits, and this is a problem I've always dealt with, is I want so many projects on the go. I always hear my mom saying, Natalie, you need to finish this kit before you move on to the next kit. And I've kind of learned to block that out now, and I feel like I'm a little bit out of control with all these kits on the go, but guess what? I'm having fun, and that's all it's about, right? So I think once I'm completed this winter one, I think I have stitched up. Yeah, I have. So once I'm completed this, I've done the whole series for the spring seasonal. And then for the 4-season chairs, I have winter and spring to complete. And then which one is it? Which kit is it? I don't know what they're called. Where are you? I just threw everything on the bed. This set, I have winter, I didn't do fall, and I didn't do spring. So the only one I did do of this kit is summer. And that's 11 count, so that'll be nice because my European town is 14 count. And same with my other larger kit, that's a 14 count. So I like working on 11 count now too. It's a nice break. So I love this blue. So for when we go to do European town next year, I have a little bit of a plan on what I plan to do. Of course, we'll have the whip and stitch, but I think I have an idea of some things to talk about. So I'm kind of happy about that. Of course, you know, you never rehearse this stuff. You just talk as you stitch. So sometimes you're not thinking. And I never write notes down to remind myself of what I want to talk about. So that's why sometimes I'm all over the place. I apologize for that. But I think what's nice is I know for myself, before I started my channel, I just loved, when I really enjoyed somebody, I just really enjoyed just sitting and listening to their chat, and I didn't feel so alone. And you know, you just kind of felt that connection, and it was just like you had a friend sitting there with you chatting. And I hope you feel the same way. That's my goal. I want you to feel like I felt. One of the girls that I loved a lot, I don't know what happened. It was probably about 2 years ago. It was Desert Owl, and her name was Christy. And I used to love coming home and seeing when she uploaded a video. That was always a priority I watched. And just one day, never seen her again. And I have no clue what ever happened to her. She was from Arizona. And I hope everything is okay. I still miss watching her. But, you know, there's challenges on having a YouTube channel. And I can understand, you know, not doing it anymore. I think it's just great that I've got to meet so many wonderful people. And we may have never met in person, but I feel like I get to know some of you, and I always look forward to seeing the comments, and that's what helps fuel me to still continue the channel. But so today being Sunday, it is my down day as far as I'm staying home. I'm staying in my pajamas. I always enjoy to do that. It's just, I don't know, I feel for me, it rejuvenates me for the week. And always on Sundays, I prepare for the week. So I gotta clean the house, do laundry, and then I usually cook something up. And at this point in life, I never used to like leftovers. I could do 2 nights. That was it. But now I make sure that I make something that will last me 5 days. I don't care about leftovers. I'm just happy there's some food already cooked, and it's just a matter of heating it up when I get home from work. Too tired to cook, so it's always nice. So today I'm going to cook up my granny's macaroni. It's made with tomato soup and stewed tomatoes and hamburger. Put it in a casserole dish with cheese on top. It's delicious. So can't wait to have that this week. And then I usually make up, I have a bread maker, so I'll make up a loaf of bread, and then probably to go with my granny's macaroni, I think I'm going to do up some dinner rolls. So, yum, yum. So that's my plans for today. And then I'll probably, later on this afternoon, come back up and do the recording for Friday. So, as I say, Friday, it's going to be a 5-stitch, but I'm also waiting for a package that there was a Black Friday sale. It's going till December 2nd, so I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get it. No, it's not going to be done on time. Well, not much I can do about that. Anyways, well, I'm running out of thread here, and we've been about 20 minutes. So I think that's long enough for today. It is a bonus. Wasn't expecting to do this today, but it's a good day. I'm feeling better, so that's a good thing. Well, as always, thank you for staying to the end. I truly appreciate it. And as I mentioned, don't forget, give me a thumbs up and let me know what you, if you plan to do European Town, what company and count are you planning to do? And just let me know if you're going to join us. Okay, well, until Friday, take care. Bye for now.